Thank you and welcome to the show this morning. The topic this morning is the Tennessee General Assembly, and we're fortunate to have with us to talk about the Tennessee General Assembly and politics in Tennessee, Senator Thelma Harper. And Senator Harper, let me welcome you to the show this morning.
Good morning to you, and it's always a pleasure to be here. I've been here on several occasions, and it's the highlight.
It's always a pleasure to have you here, Senator Harper, because we know you're going to bring us a lot of excellent information about a lot of things.
I've got a significant amount that I'd like to tell you.
Please do that. You know, let us start off by having you to give us some information. I'm almost sure that every person is aware of Senator Thelma Harper and all of the activity that you've been involved in. But let's start off by having you to give us some information about your background, your education, and some of the things that you've been involved in prior to becoming a senator and being a member of the Tennessee General Assembly, and then we'll talk about some other things.
Thank you, Dr. Haney. I am a graduate of public schools in Williamson County and Wilson County and Davidson County high schools. I graduated from Tennessee State University and did a little bit of study at Fisk University and have availed myself to every opportunity to participate in seminars and workshops that heightens my awareness about my surrounding and the surroundings of the people that I represent. I was first elected to the City Council of Davidson County in 1983 and served there for 3 terms. In 1990, I was elected to the General Assembly and had the pleasure of being the first African-American female to be elected to the Tennessee State Senate. So from there, we have worked diligently to keep our citizens informed about the issues that impact them. I think most of our constituents are not aware of how vitally important it is that they stay in touch with us and we stay in touch with them, because we spend their money. And that's what I try to tell them. The General Assembly spends out of your pocketbook. So you should be aware of some of the things that's going on around you. We have a $7 billion budget that we pass, and much of it goes into areas of education and correction and transportation. Many of those things, and I think most of our citizens are aware that there is a proposed shortage, and we know that it's not just proposed, there really is a fund shortage. I guess one of the things that we have to recognize, that we're one of the states that still have sales tax on food. We have worked vehemently to remove that tax from food. That was one of the first things I did when I went to the legislature. But one of the bricks that hit you in the face is, what are you going to replace that revenue with? And we've not been able to come to grips with that. I think most of our listeners are aware that the governor proposes a special session this year in November for the General Assembly to talk about his initiative for generating additional funds. We have a tax study committee that is a continuum. They are traveling across the state of Tennessee on kind of an informational listening tour. And what they're saying is where the shortage is and where they can possibly generate additional revenue. One of the things that we hear most frequently is that there are too many tax exemptions, and that's true.
Too many tax exemptions.
Too many tax exemptions. There are too many people and institutions who do not pay taxes
at all.
So John Q. Average has to pay for them. But when we look at it more globally, when you look at your state as a whole, you look at those naturally exempt properties. You look at all of the property the state of Tennessee owns, and they pay no taxes. You look at all of the properties that metropolitan government owns, and they pay no taxes. You look at all of the churches and houses of worship across this state, they pay no taxes.
And so you've got a large element of the